Just gather around, boys.
Gather around.
All right, we just finished day one, Bassmaster Open on Fort Gibson. A little disappointing, only weighed in 3 fish. Had a really good practice. I was getting 12 to 14 pound limits almost all week. Had 18.5 pounds a couple of days ago. But those fish weren't located in any certain place. 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 there. It's been a struggle for everybody all week. Pulled up on my first location, 3rd cast of the morning, 3-pounder. Everything's going according to schedule. Ran 10 or 15 miles up the lake there, 2nd location. 2 off of there. Had 3 in the boat by 9 o'clock, before 9 o'clock. Another hour before I had another bite. Fish jumps off, jumps twice, comes off. So I lost him, thought no problem, still on track. Another 2 hours before we had another bite. Co-angler gets about a 2.5 pounder at 12:30. Never had another bite after that until right around the corner, looking like 5 minutes till weigh in. Had 2 bites in a row on a dock. Couldn't get a hook in them. Had to load up, haul back. Made it with 1.5 minutes to spare before being penalized. When I say everything goes according to plan, after 6 to 7 days of practice, what I was finding, I made myself a time schedule. And I broke the lake down because I had options to go north and south. Like I said, we weren't catching any fish in any one location. So we set up 10 stops. And I had a time schedule I was going to run. We started out here, stop number 1. Ran around 10 miles to stop number 2, is where we got the other 2. Came back here. Had 1 jump off right here. That's where the 1 jumped off. Stop number 3. So we've been getting bit first 3 places. I figured if I get 1 fish in each of those places, be able to call 5 times, be on schedule just like we were in practice. Bypassed this spot because somebody was sitting on it. I was going to stop here again on the way back. Somebody was sitting on it. So we ran to toppers. Spent about an hour there. Had a couple of bites. Couldn't get them hooked up enough to get into the boat. Bypassed this one because there were 5 boats sitting on it when we went by. So now we're ahead of schedule time-wise. Rolled around into Whitehorn, fished around in there for a while, no bites. Rolled all the way up here to Flat Rock, pulled into the back of this bay where I've always done real good. Had a 4.5 over there in practice the other day. Boom, it's from my co-angler, nails his. I caught 2 or 3 big old drum and that was all I could catch. So then we rolled back out around here, following the schedule, right on time. Came back, started fishing this bluff again, but I noticed when I was coming by there was a channel swing here, and there was a little bit of shade on this bluff, and this was all sun beating down on it, and it was a tough bite over here in practice, but I caught a couple of fish. So I abandoned this last plan and fished right here until the last minute. Came around through here. This little bitty notch right there has a little dock in it. We had 5 minutes to check in. Throw in there. Fish picks it up, swam about 5 feet, set the hook, he dropped it. Never got a hook in. Looking at it, we got 4 minutes. Throwing in there again, he picks it up, swims under the dock, set the hook, he let go of it just as soon as I jerked. Looked at my clock, 4 minutes till check-in. Hauled ass around there, pulled in, the atomic clock said I had 1.5 minutes to spare before being penalized. That was my day. And we followed the schedule. Tomorrow we're probably going to do the same thing, but I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, start out in the same place, try to get 1 or 2 there. Because in practice I had a 5 and a 4.5 within 2 minutes. So, and then like I said, 3rd cast of the morning, had that 3-pounder there. So what I'm thinking about doing is starting there and then running up to Rocky Point to start to see what, the morning bite there, and then work my way back around to here and back. So we're just going to reverse the schedule tomorrow. That's the plan right now. After I toss and turn on it a little bit tonight, it may change. That's fishing. I'd rather have been catching, but that's fishing. Kevin Short's leading right now with 16 pounds. I need a big sack tomorrow to make the top 12 and have a chance at this thing. I've been tossing and turning all season long waiting on this event. I felt like this is one of my best opportunities in 8 years to cash a ticket to the Classic. But I'm going to push my ass off tomorrow and get it in there. I need about, the way it's looking right now, to make, I won't know till everything's over, but the way it's looking, I'm probably going to need about 12 to 15 pounds to make the top 12. depending on what comes in the next little bit. I may need 15 to 18,000. We'll just have to wait and see.
You, sir, going to have you sitting in 5th place. Good start for you. Alan Kelly. I'm doing well, Alan. How are you? I see 3, I think.
I'd do better if I had 2 more. I had to cut 2 bites in a row right there, and I had to leave. Got in with a minute and a half to spare. Had my first 3 in by 9. First fish, 3rd cast of the morning before 7.
And you thought this was going to be a great day.
I thought this was going to be awesome, but it's on me.
All right. 6 pounds, 2 ounces, going to be sitting in 10th place right now. Thank you.